Hey guys, Harry here, and as you know, the fall season of anime is coming to a close. All the good shows are ending, and with that, luckily enough, we're going straight into winter 2015. So in the description below, you'll find a link to all the shows that are coming out in winter 2015. It's basically a link to any chart, and I'm basically just going to go through it right now and just talk about the shows that I'm most excited for and the shows I'm going to be watching next season. I might pick up a few things, I might drop things, but at the moment, these are the shows that I know I'm definitely going to be watching. I'm also just going to go through it in alphabetical order, so it's in no particular order. So to start off, the first thing we have is a sequel, which is the second season of Aldnoah 0. Aldnoah 0, what can I say about Aldnoah 0? That ending, it ended on one hell of a banging cliffhanger, and because of that, I didn't watch it when it was airing. I waited and I watched it. I think it was last week or the week before I watched it. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm always live tweeting as I watch stuff. And basically because I knew how cliffhangery the ending was, I decided to put it off until close to the time for this to come out, so I don't have too much of a wait for it. Because if you've seen my Fate Stay Night video, I'm torn up inside. I'm not going to be able to wait till April for the second season of Fate Stay Night. But basically, first show I'm going to be watching is Aldnoah 0 second season. Now the next show is Assassination Classroom. Assassination Classroom is basically, the concept's a little bit weird. Basically, this class of students have to try and kill their teacher. If they can't kill their teacher, which is like this octopus weird looking dude, it's the yellow faced dude, you've probably seen it around, because like Assassination Classroom's like a pretty big manga at the moment. Basically, the students have to kill the teacher within a certain amount of time. If they don't, he's going to destroy the Earth. And from what I understand, he's already destroyed the moon beforehand, so he's already quite a big threat, and I'm just going to assume this is going to be action-packed and funny, because it seems like that sort of show. Jumping on to the next thing, which I knew nothing about until I seen the like PV and people started talking about it, is Death Parade, or Parade, you know. From what I've seen of this, it seems very much like sort of psychological, sort of a darker show. But what I really like about it is the art style that they're using. It's very nice to see like this very nitty gritty art style, because that's the sort of thing I like. And from what I know, this is by Madhouse Studios. This is a full-length series of a show which was called Death Billards. I think if you see the first PV, you see parts of like them playing billards. And from what I've understood just from watching the PV, because I haven't read the synopsis, is it's sort of like it looks like a death game sort of situation where people come in and they risk their lives and play these games for some sort of entertainment value, maybe, I'm not sure, but I'd highly recommend going and watch the PV. It looks amazing, so I'm jumping straight on that. Next is Durarara. 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 Second season. I'm not sure if I'm going to be watching this or not, because from what I know, they're doing what they've done with Fate. They're splitting it up into two cores. I think we get the first core in winter, and then we get the second one. I think it might be summer. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I know that it's getting split up into two parts. So I don't know if I want to wait to watch it or if I'm going to cave and watch it. Knowing me, I'm probably going to cave and watch it, because I really enjoyed the first season of Durarara, and I like the way how it was left very open-ended. It was very much like, go and read the light novels. It's like, I think I'll just wait until the anime comes out. So there's Durarara, I'll be watching that. What else do we have on the list? Oh, he shoots, he dunks! Croco no Basket, season 3. From what I understand, this is going to be the last part of the Croco anime as well, until they decide to do the spin-off manga, which I think come out like a couple days ago. It's called Extra Game or something like that. But basically, Croco season 3, more of that Croco greatness. Watching this weekly is going to kill me, because Sports Anime Weekly is just, it's so hard to watch, because it's always like cliffhanger, 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 game, cliffhanger, 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 game. It's like, but I'm powering through Yaoi Pedal at the moment. I'm still watching that weekly. And what else am I watching weekly? Ace of the Diamonds. So adding Croco to that list, I'm sure I'll be fine. Just, I can't wait to see the final member of the what would they call the Miracles or whatever they were called. Basically the pink redhead dude. I can't wait to see what his ability is, because he used to be the captain of the original middle high like group with them, so it's going to be very interesting to see that match. I also know how it ends because I was spoiled obviously when the final manga chapter like come out and the end of the match was decided, but overall it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen. And just more Kuroko, man. Croco and Kagami, it's just going to be awesome. I'm going to be pumped. Next up is Rolling Girls. This is the main reason why I'm watching this is because it's by Wit Studio. If you didn't know, Wit Studio is the studio that did Attack on Titan, but from my knowledge they've never done their own original anime, and that's what this is. It's got no source material behind it, so it's not from a light novel, it's not from a VN, it's not from a manga, it's their own idea. So from what I've seen of just the little PV like art style sort of thing, it looks very interesting. Looks like cute girls doing cute things, so it's going to be very, very interesting. Now the next show is, oh my god, I cannot pronounce that to save my life. Saenai, Heroine, no, Sodate-kata. I think that's how you say it. A1 Pictures. Now, the reason why I'm picking this up is because of Shigatsu and A1 Pictures. What A1 Pictures is doing with Shigatsu, it's just godly, and because of that, A1 Pictures is doing another slice of life with a romance element. I'm going to assume there's going to be some sort of like school comedy aspects in there as well. So that's the main reason why I picked that up. And from what I've seen in the PV, it looks very much like this guy runs into this girl, that causes them to talk, relationship ensues. So going into this with a very open mind, I know what A1 Pictures can do now with a slice of life, so this is going to be like my very chilled out show for the season, because I don't have any shorts that I want to watch this season, so I decided to pick this up, and I can't really knock it yet because I haven't seen it, so I have at least a little bit of high hopes for it, but overall I love my slice of life, so I'm sure I'll be happy with anything. Next up is Idolmaster's Cinderella Girls. A lot of the stuff I'm watching this season is going to be sequels from what it seems like. I think I'm just picking up 2 shows that aren't, which is, oh no, well, free. So, Cinderella Girls, basically just more Idolmasters. I believe there's 3 more main people are introduced in this, which I'm a little iffy about because we didn't really dive into everyone in Idolmasters, but obviously it's based off the game, so I'll watch this. Hopefully it'll be nice. It's going to have more moe than anything in the world, and can't really say anything much more about it. It's Idolmasters, more Idolmasters is more Idolmasters. And finally, the last thing I'll be picking up is Tokyo Ghoul Route A. Now, if you didn't know, I love Tokyo Ghoul. I loved that first season. Just watching it weekly nearly killed me. Because of that, I picked up the manga and read it like the day after the anime ended. Smashed the manga. It was utterly amazing. And as you've seen, I've been reviewing the newer manga chapters of Tokyo Ghoul Re. Now, from what I understand, they're going to be finishing the arc that season 1 ended on, and then they're going to be going into like their own sort of adaptation. They're doing like an anime original. But Sui Ishida, the dude who writes Tokyo Ghoul, he's took charge on it, and apparently he's writing the majority of the episodes. Now, for people who aren't in the know about Tokyo Ghoul, where the season 1 ends, in between that arc and the following arc, there's a gap of about 3 months. So, depending what they decide to do with this, they could just have it as like filler, filling in those 3 months, especially since Ishida's on board. So, I'm interested to see what's going to happen. But from the visual art that we have with it, I'm very scared because Kaneki's holding a corpse, and if they kill off one of the characters, obviously it's going to be anime original through and through, and they won't be able to do a season 3, which will conclude the manga, because the manga is so damn good. Like, there's so much potential there. Like, they messed a couple of like the introductions of people up and a couple of the key facts in the first season, but that first season just boosted the sales of Tokyo Ghoul through and through, as we've seen, because I think it was in the top 5 in the list of manga sales from 2014 in Japan. So it's big. It is big now. So I'm very interested to see what they do with it, because I'm hoping they don't end it in such a way where they destroy the second half of the manga and they won't be able to carry on with the anime, because the anime is what boosted it. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to go into it with an open mind because I know that Ishida's behind it, so whatever the story is, it'll at least be interesting. I just hope there's no conflicting events, but we'll just have to see what happens, because overall it's going to be very interesting. So overall, that's basically what I'm going to be watching. Obviously there's a bunch of carryover stuff like Pedal, Shibako, Shigetsu, Wakimi no Uso, Natsu no Taizai, Log Horizon, Parasite, loads of fucking shows carrying over. So just to do a quick recap, the shows that I'm 100% going to be watching is Aldnoah 0, Assassination Classroom, Death Parade, Durarara, Croco no Basque, Rolling Girls, Saenai Hero no Sodate-kata, probably going to be watching Idolmasters and Tokyo Ghoul A. If there's anything else you think I should pick up, because you know, you're so engrossed, you love this show, which I'm not watching, please let me know in the comments below. I'm more than likely to pick it up because I'm going to have all the time in the world. If you didn't know, I'm not going to be in the country from the 2nd to the 9th of January because I'm going to be in Prague with my girlfriend, so I'm not sure I'll be posting any videos then. I might leave my my favourite shows from 2014 and post that while I'm away, but I will be making a video while I'm over there, just like a little travel vlog sort of thing. So if you're into that thing, expect that in the near future. And I'm probably going to do a bunch of first impressions when all these shows come out, depending which ones people enjoyed the most. I might carry on reviewing it, because I plan to at least review my favourite show throughout the entire season, but I don't know what that is. This season it was Fate Stay Night, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Anyway guys, I've been Harry. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe with your favourite shows from next season, and goodbye.